Starting off with some chicken, some rice, and about a cup and a half of milk here, whole milk. Okay, we're also going to put in some minced garlic here, right on top there. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now, some of this might be a little too spicy for you, these red peppers here, but I like them. Just a little bit though, I mean, come on now, not coming out very well, so just a few should do, okay? Also here, I like these, you know what these are, right? Some artichoke hearts, but you know, sometimes people say they're too chunky in there, they're too big. So before I pour them, I just like to, you know, stick in the scissors here and, I think this is the easiest way to chop them up. I definitely don't like to spend too much time doing that. There you go. And if they come out too thick like this one over here, you know, just get in there and do that a little bit, okay? Got ourselves here some Parmesan cheese. That's really delicious there. And we also have some mozzarella cheese. So, as you saw, I only put in half the rice and I only put in half the chicken, only because, you know, we want to mix this together, okay? And I wanted to make sure we had enough room to mix all that together. We want to get the spices and everything mixed in there. You know, I just wish there was more color in here. Do you have any ideas about where more color we could put in here? Maybe we could put some peppers or some green peppers or red peppers or something. I don't know what we're thinking here. But let's go ahead and put in the rest of that chicken. Okay. And we want to put in the rest. Not the rest. This is really only 3/4 cup. I mean, uncooked. So I don't need to put all of it in there. So I went ahead and did a full cup uncooked. So you know how that goes. But I just wanted to see if I had enough room in there. And actually, you know what? I think I do. So I'm going to put the rest of that in there. So as you can see, I'm using a aluminum 9x13. I'm taking this over to a family member's house, and so I want to be able to make sure that they could leave it there. And my family member, she lives alone, and so I wanted to make sure she could have all the leftovers. Okay. Now, the final thing we're going to put on here before we stick it in. See, I got some cream cheese here. And I divided these up, but this is the best thing I could come up with, you know, to separate these guys here without getting so sticky. It's just so sticky, you know, so I've got some chopsticks here. We're just trying to spread them out a little bit. This might take a little bit of time, so maybe I'll fast forward this for you so you don't have to see all of this. But I don't know, I think anything worth doing is worth putting the time into it. So I'm just trying to spread these around. You know, it's a real simple, easy recipe. We're gonna stick this in the oven for about, just to melt this first, because we're not done. We've got more things to do here. We're gonna stick this in the oven for maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, just to make sure we get all this melted in here. And then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, here we are. We've got this cream cheese all melted, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we got this in there. I can touch that right there. It was in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. I put it in at 400 just because I wanted it to do it fast. And there we go. Look at this. It's all mixed in there. Now, the second thing I wanted to put in here, or the next step is, as I pull this in here, as I mix all this together, is I've got myself here about a cup and a half of green. That's what I was worried about earlier. I was like, where is the color? And there's the color. I forgot to put it in. But I wouldn't have wanted to put it in anyway, because I don't want this to get too, you know, I want it to get nice and soft, but not too soft. And I feel like if I would have put it in there, then it would get too soft in there. So now we're gonna put this back in, but before we do, you know there's one more step. And if you follow my channel, if you're a regular here, you probably know what that is, what I'm going to put on top here. So why don't we all say it together? 1, 2, 3, cheese. So let's put this cheese on here. Okay, now if you don't like the greens, if you're not a spinach fan, you don't have to put it on there. Don't worry about it. Okay, but we're just going to put this in here. Okay, nice and soft. I just need to stop. Middling there. We're just gonna put that cheese on there. There you go. All right. Now, we're gonna put this back in the oven, not for very long, just to get this spinach nice and soft and this cheese. And then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Well, now here it is. Take a look here. You got this melted cheese on here. I love the way that freshly grated mozzarella cheese just melts on there. Now I'm just going to take a quick bite right here. Like I said, I'm taking this over to someone that's special to me, my grandmother, and so she knows I make these videos, so she knows I'll probably be taking a bite, but I just want to take a small one. Now you can see that in there, right there. That looks delicious. We got ourselves a see it, it's done perfectly there, the spinach. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be taking a bite on camera, so let me just blow on a little bit. Now, that's got a lot of flavor. The spinach really adds something to it. I can taste the peppers there, the pepper. And this is delicious. You definitely want to give this a try. I'm going to have a hard time not eating this on the way over.